In a moment on the warm-up to find least common multiples. Okay, when we last we took a break from number sense in order to help you use warm-ups to like review for your mastery retake. So now we're getting back to number sense again. When we left off, we were doing fractions that did not have, man, that's ugly, but hopefully we can read that, multiples. When we last left off, we were dealing with fractions that had a common denominator. We are going to deal next with fractions that don't have a common denominator, which means you got to remember how to do multiples. So here is what people have been doing wrong all day. I'm going to go ahead and do problem number 1 on the warm-up for you. It should be, just give it a minute, it should work. If not, well, okay, yeah, probably just got to give it a second. It's actually been working today. Okay, so here is what people have been doing wrong all day long. They've been saying, oh, 3 goes into 12 and 3 goes into 15. So 3 is the greatest, or is the least common multiple. Those aren't multiples, those are factors. Okay, the numbers that actually go into other numbers, you just found the greatest common factor. You did not find the least common multiple if you chose those 2 numbers. Multiples, friends, in case we don't remember, this was actually your last halfway normal year of school, because you probably learned this in 6th grade, but that has been a very long time. This is what a multiple is. So because 12 times 1 is 12, 12 is a multiple of 12. Because 12 times 2 is 24, 24 is a multiple of 12. 12 times 3, we're smart people. We see where we're going with this, right? I'm going to just do a few more. And I'm going to stop there for a minute. So these are all, now this was 6th grade. This is 6th. I'm very familiar with middle school content. I taught it for a lot of years. Okay, so these are multiples of 12. Then we're going to find the multiples of 15. Ah! I'm telling you good stuff right now. Okay, 1 times 15, of course, is 15. So that is a multiple. 15 times 2, 30 is a multiple. Times 3, times 4. This is where I'm going to stop. I don't need to go any farther. These are multiples of 15. We are looking for the least common multiple. What do they have in common? Where do you see the same number pop up?
4.
Right there at 60. Okay? So we're finding, so what you're going to need to do, and yes, you're allowed to use a calculator, because I know a lot of people don't have, like, you're going to be asked about 15, 18. I know a lot of people don't have those memorized. So you're going to find the multiples of those 2 numbers, okay? Most of them, I think you don't need to go too much farther than times 6 if memory serves. Find the one that they have in common, the first one that you run into that is in common. So you would literally just type for number 1, you would type 60. I know that this is doing a lot. Well, depends on who you are. For some of us, it's doing a lot. For some of us, it's not doing a lot. Just depends on where we are. Remember that if you think you can't get 12 of these done in 8 minutes, you always have the option of doing the shorter one. If you can do 12, challenge yourself, right? That's the only way you're going to get smarter and faster is if you challenge yourself. But that is why I offer 2 different levels for every warm-up. Not all of us did this. Some of us might have done it, but it was been so long ago we forgot. You don't necessarily have time to get 12 done in 8 minutes. You know you. You still get the same number of points. Choose one, okay? If you want to do all 12 problems, remember, choose that option where it says, yes, I remember. If you want the option where it only gives you a smaller amount, you say, I need a reminder in the drop-down box, okay? Either way, I don't care. As long as you're doing math, that's fine. Challenge yourself. I mean, I would prefer that you don't take the easy way out, but technically speaking, it doesn't matter which one you choose. You still get 12 points, okay? So that's problem number 1 done for you. So actually, if you choose this option, you only have like 3 more to do because I've already done the first one for you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and set 8 minutes on the clock. I will be right there, ma'am. If you get done early, you got homework you can look at. Again, I'm going to hand out your classwork. Don't freak out and be like, this packet. Oh, my God. Okay, I'll explain it to you in a minute.